So here at the State of the Net conference happens every year and brings together hundreds of people in the tech world and government leaders. Of course, one of the issues that they had to discuss today is this issue of NSA spying and possible reforms to the program. This, of course, in the wake of the very controversial revelations from former NSA contractor Edward Snowden. One of the speakers today on this very topic was a judge by the name of James Carr. He was formerly a judge in the FISA court, the court that ultimately approves government surveillance requests. He discussed some of the changes he believes should be made to the process.
The need for this kind of outside input, whether you say it's representing the interests of the target, representing the interests of the Constitution, the interests of the public. There were a handful of times in my 6 years when I thought to myself, you know, I really would like to have somebody else in the room talking to me about this. That's how we judges make our minds up about something.
Now, one of the most recent controversies to come out of the Edward Snowden revelations is that the NSA uses iPhone applications or smartphone applications to spy on their targets. One of the most notable apps that they use is Angry Birds. This game, it looks like it's all fun and games, but apparently, according to these documents, these kinds of apps can provide the NSA with huge amounts of information. We're talking information from location, political affiliation, sexual orientation, and other personal information. Google Maps is another tool that is used by the NSA. According to these documents, the NSA has responded by saying they only collect information for, quote, counterintelligence purposes, but it is unclear the scope of this program and how often they do tap into these applications to get information. Now, meanwhile, some of the biggest names in tech, some of the biggest tech companies like Google, Yahoo, Facebook, Microsoft, they have all reached a deal with the Justice Department where they can now disclose the amount of requests and when exactly personal information is requested from them. All of this is an attempt to be more transparent as this debate rages on about privacy and government spying. Here in Washington, Liz Wall, RT.